What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna do like my first ever reaction video type of thing, and I'm gonna be reacting to the goals that I had made last year. So I made a video last year all about my reading goals and goals for my channel, and I have not watched that since then. So I'm gonna go and actually watch it and react to it, and we're gonna see if I actually hit those goals. So it's actually not like the end of December yet. Today is December 26th. This is the day after Christmas, but I was gonna go ahead and react to it anyway, even though I know there's a couple days left and I could still get a little bit of reading done. I figured, you know, why not go ahead, put this up for you guys. So I'm gonna have my little earbud in so that way I can react. Hopefully this goes well because I've never done this before. Okay, it's exciting things coming to my channel in 2020. This is my goals. So let's go ahead and listen to this. Well, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 3 of Bookmas. I hope you guys have been enjoying the Bookmas videos so far, and I hope you're looking forward to all of the other ones. That was, I have planned for the rest definitely of a struggle this holiday season, I guess, kind of technically. First off, I'm gonna just start with the 3 like reading goals that I have, number of books that I want to read in 2020, and had my goal set at 100 during 2019, and I've already hit that goal, and so I want to leave it set at 100 for 2020. So my goal is going to be 100 books. Okay, so my goal was 100 books, and currently right now I think I'm at 95 or 96. I think I'm at 96. And so, you know, it's not the end of the year yet. I could still probably fit 4 books in there by the end of the year, but I really don't want to like pressure myself to do it. I don't want to just read to hit a number. And so I've actually decided that this year I'm not going to set my goal at 100. I think I'm actually going to set it either at 60. I don't know, just 60 just feels like a number to me. I don't know why it's like pulling me there, but I think I'm actually gonna set it to 60 because I am gonna be going back to work full time. I don't know if you guys knew, but we had a bunch of money scammed from us when we were doing our down payment for our house. So we lost a big lump sum of money. So I will be going back to work full time for this whole entire year. And I don't wanna feel that pressure of trying to hit a number on Goodreads just because I said I was going to hit it. So I think I'm gonna drop that down to 60, and if I surpass that, like that's great too, but that way I don't feel like, oh my gosh, like if I only read 4 more books, like I'm gonna hit my goal, you know? So that is my goal for this year, is to just have my Goodreads at 60. 100 books. I am just afraid to raise it just because I don't want to just push myself to always be reading more and more and more when it might be unrealistic, and I don't want to make myself feel bad if I wouldn't hit like 125 or something like that. So I feel like 100 is such a great number, and it's just so, I don't know, it's so cool to like think and say, I read 100 books this year. So really want to focus on reading my arcs on time. I've started getting a lot of arcs now with being here on BookTube, plus with NetGalley, and I just found myself like not being able to focus on like building my TBR around my arcs. So I actually, yeah, I did really well for reading my arcs on time at the beginning of the year, but then the second half of the year, I just got really busy, and of course Corona was a thing, and then I had foster placements, and so I did not do well with my arcs for the second half of the year. So that is a goal I have for this year, again, is to make sure I keep up with my arcs. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be doing a lot of NetGalley though this year. I think that I'm gonna just stick to physical arcs as much as I can, because I know that I am more prone to read those when I'm supposed to compared to the NetGalley arcs, because I'm not a huge e-reader. So when I build my TBR every single month now, it's gonna be based off of 2 NetGalley backlist titles that I have to read until I catch up. So I definitely didn't do that. I did not put 2 NetGalley titles in every single TBR, and even the second half of the year, I stopped doing TBRs altogether. But later on in this video, I think I'm talking about my NetGalley percentage goal. So once we get to that, then I will speak about that, even though I didn't do the 2 NetGalley books per month. Along with all of those goals, I am doing a no book buying ban for the whole of 2020. Okay, so I actually did really well with this. I only bought 3 books for the whole entire year. So I did use my 2 credits and then I did buy a 3rd book, but the 2 credits that I had used first, I didn't actually use them until this summer, and I bought 2 foster care books that I ended up, I think I was able to resell one, or I gifted them to somebody else after I read them. And so then the 3rd book that I did buy was Heartbones by Colleen Hoover, but I went the whole entire year only buying 3 books, which was awesome. So I did use my library system for so many of my books, but then I'm also gifted so many books from a lot of my friends from my book club. So I do think it would be a lot harder for me to be reading all new releases as much as I do. I mean, my library is really good at getting them, but I will say that because my friends have gifted me with a bunch for Christmas and for my birthday, I did have a very large selection of books for me to choose from without having to go buy them by myself. I also do swap books a lot. So all of the books that I got gifted for Christmas and my birthday, once I'm done with them, a lot of times I re-swap them for other books that are on my wish list or titles that I'm interested in. Does it count cookbooks? Because I do love cookbooks. I didn't have it count for cookbooks, but I think I still got some of cookbooks from a publisher this year. And I did sell a lot of my old cookbooks that I am not currently using anymore. So what I'm most excited for on my channel in 2020 is the fact that I am starting a monthly live show called Booktubers and Brews. So yeah, I had done the Booktubers and Brews live show there for, I don't know, maybe 6 months or so. And then I also had started Read with Friends this year, which was amazing. That was so fun. We started that during Corona, and it was, I think we got up to I don't know, even 30 people that were all doing Read with Friends together. Okay, so you guys, we are live reading with friends tonight.
My name is Gabby. My channel is Gabby Reads, and tonight I'm gonna be starting I don't know how to say it. It's NOS 482 by Joe Hill.
So I see a lot of people doing versions of that now, but it's crazy to think that I was one of the first people that kind of put that together, and it's really cool to have gotten to know a lot more people on BookTube because of it. What this means is that I'm going to be asking a different booktuber every single month to buddy read a book of our choice and do the live show with me. So it's going to be so exciting because you're going to see a bunch of different faces here on my channel. It's not going to be the same person every single time. That's how I became friends with Gwen, was asking her to be on Booktubers and Brews. That was back in March, I think. And I've already been reaching out to booktubers, and I just cannot believe that they say yes, they want to do this with me, and it's so crazy. Next thing that I have for channel goals is that I'm going to be doing 1 reading vlog with spoilers every single month. So my spoiler vlogs, that was such a fun idea that I had at the beginning of the year, and I didn't get to do 1 every month like I wanted to. There was a month I think that I did 2 of them in, but that is something that I'm definitely continuing on my channel for 2021 because I love doing the spoiler vlogs. I just think that it's so fun. I love being able to actually tell you guys my thoughts, and so I do want to do a spoiler vlog for Layla by Colleen Hoover. I'm just not sure when I'm going to be able to do it, but that is something that I am going to be doing in this next year because I loved doing it and I thought it was a great idea for my channel. Even though I know that those videos don't get as many views, they still are some of my most favorite videos to make, and so I want to stay true to myself and my channel and just do what I enjoy doing. I actually feel like those, my spoiler vlogs are getting a lot of views. From all of the other videos that I do, I don't feel like they get less views than my other videos. I feel like they're actually being watched on a consistent basis. So that's really good. Because what I said in this video was that I was going to be doing the spoiler vlogs even if they were getting low views, but surprisingly, you guys really like them too. So definitely keeping those for 2021. Last but not least, I think, because I haven't remembered the other thing that I thought about, is I'll be doing a monthly plan with me here on my channel. Okay, and then my monthly plan with me. I did do that. I think I did miss November and December because that's when I had foster placement and we were moving. So those are the only 2 months that I did not get to put on my channel, but I did bring it back for 2021, and so I do have my bullet journal set up for 2021, which I can link up here if you guys didn't see it yet. But yeah, I am doing that for this whole entire year. Really excited about it. I do a more like minimalist approach to bullet journaling, so not very much drawing, but I use my bullet journal so much, and I'm actually using 2 bullet journals this year. So one's gonna be for the first 6 months, and then I'm gonna get a new one, and that will be this for the second 6 months, because I ran out of like bullet journal space here in December, so I'm literally like writing in like little tiny spaces. Well, I think that that's all for this video. Like, unfortunately, the thing that I thought about, I just can't remember it. Okay, so the thing that I was talking about that I didn't think about in this video, I don't know if I said it at the last bit, but it's how I wanted to get NetGalley to 100%. And that was my whole goal for like the whole entire year, was reading all of the books that I had on my NetGalley shelf. And I am almost there. I literally have 2 books left. So right now I'm sitting at like a 96% or something like that, but I literally only have 2 books left to read. And one of them is a 2021 release. It's The Drowning Kind. So I actually don't know if I'm gonna go ahead and read that right now. I was gonna try and hit 100%, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just finish the 2020 books that I have, or the 2020 book that I have to read, which is The Wrong Family by Taryn Fisher. And then I'm gonna just go ahead and save The Drowning Kind for me to read in 2021. So I almost hit that goal. I definitely could have hit 100%, but it's just gonna be like a month later, just because I don't feel like cramming that in this last like 4 days of the month. So now let's talk about my goals for this year. I already kind of went through the ones that I had that were a little bit similar from last year, but some of the things that I'm gonna be changing for my channel for this year is I will be doing the like send in, what did I call it? I called it like rec sent by you or something like that. I forget exactly what I called it. But anyway, the video is right here if you want to see that announcement. And that's where you guys can film a video and email it to me, and you can tell me a recommendation, like a book that you want me to read and why you want me to read it. And I'm going to be like live reacting to that here on like my camera and doing a whole vlog style of reading the book that you requested for me to read. So very, very excited about that. A lot of people seemed really excited in the comments, and I can't wait to start getting submissions for that. So I will be trying to be doing one of those once a month. If it turns out to be really fun and I really like it and the books are on like my actual TBR and list, I might do more than one, but I don't want to commit to too many. And then another thing that I'm really excited about, the announcement video is here for it. I'm doing a Rex by the Bottle live show quarterly. So this should be about 4 times a year. I'm going to be collabing with Gwen and Jessie. You can check out the announcement video to see their channels, but this is going to be where I get on a live show, we're just drinking, having a good time, and you guys can ask us recommendations, and then we're gonna live like recommend to you. So you can ask us thriller recommendations, romance recommendations, literally so many different things. And I'm really excited for that, because usually my live shows are either like reading a book and you guys, like you have to read it in order to get there, or when we used to do read with friends, like that was really cool because you could hop on and read with us if you wanted to. Where this one, you don't have to do anything. You can just sit there and ask us questions and ask us to recommend books to you. And so it's gonna be really cool, like hardly any planning on you guys' part. And even if you miss it, you can go back and comment down below, and then we can like do those recommendations in the next video. So really, really excited for that for my channel. Like I said, I am gonna be reading the like 60 books, like Goodreads goal. That's what I'm gonna make it. And again, I'm gonna try and keep my NetGalley at 100. I don't think I'm gonna request very much on NetGalley this year, just because reading ebooks is just something that I found that I don't like very much. I do really like audiobooks now, so I did learn that this year, which was great. I think I'm just gonna stick to the physical ARCs as much as I can and really try and make sure that I am like reading those on time. But other than that, I think those are all like the goals. I really don't set very many reading goals for me, because I still want this to be like a fun hobby. And I know a lot of like YouTube stuff kind of comes into it, so I'm already working hard on like making sure I get videos out and all that kind of stuff. So I try not to put too much pressure on like the amount of books that I'm gonna read or what kinds of books I'm gonna read and stuff like that. But I am always trying to read more diversely, and I'm just not gonna put like page numbers or counts on it. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, seeing like whether or not I hit my goals and what goals I'm gonna have for this year. But I will see you guys very soon in another video. Bye everyone.